do I personally, Nick Shell, have a right to worry about hair loss for myself? Here's why I asked that question. There are still people, and there always will be people who watch my channel and think that I'm the one who's worried about hair loss because I make so many videos, even though I'm doing it to help other people in their journey. I've seen several comments from people also saying that if you were me, you wouldn't be bothered by hair loss. Why? Because you'd be 37 years old, you'd be married for 10 years, and you'd have 2 kids and a good job and several jobs. You'd have your life figured out. You'd be on autopilot. You'd be on cruise control, right? So many things that you're anxious about in your 20s and teens, by the time you're my age, especially if you're living my life, you're not looking for wisdom, truth, and meaning. You've already found it, and you've been in it for a while, okay? But so many of you have said, if you were me, you wouldn't worry about hair loss. It's easier not to care about hair loss, just like Ashton Kutcher recently admitted on Conan. He's not taking drugs anymore for his hair. He's just gonna go bald and let it happen. But again, it's easy to say when you're almost 40, or you are 40, you're in your 40s, you're married and have kids. It's easy to say that, isn't it? But even if I didn't feel the way I did, where I'm okay with my hair loss, imagine a different version of me where I didn't think that. Would I still have the right to care about my hair loss? Would I still have the right to worry, to look in the mirror and think, man, I mean, look how much it goes up. We've got thinning going on, or we can't deny it. And granted, I can grow it out and cover it up, but do I have the right? Would I have the right to worry about my hair loss if I was somebody else with this body, 37 years old, married a decade, 2 kids, steady job, jobs on the side, life is good? But would I still have the right to worry about hair loss? How would that come across to all my subscribers if you could tell that I really was bothered by hair loss? And here's what inspired this question. I know that out of my, how many subscribers? Is it over 4,500 now, right? I know for a fact there are some of you who are in my situation. You've been married a while, you've had kids for a while, you got your job. Some of you are older than me, and your hair loss definitely still bothers you, where it doesn't bother me. So I think it's almost like this concept of deserving to be bothered by hair loss. That's part of the hair loss culture. Let me say that. I feel like in the hair loss community, there are people who feel that certain people deserve more to be bothered by their hair loss than others. I don't deserve to be bothered by hair loss anymore. But if you're younger and single and don't have kids and all that, then, you know, that makes sense. But for me, I don't. Is there any man who you would say he has no right to worry about hair loss? He should not be worrying. If I was in his situation, I wouldn't let it bother me. Do you see where I'm coming from on this? That we size each other up based on who we think deserves to still have the right to worry about hair loss. What are your thoughts on that? Comment section right here.